Well, that is a wrap on season 19, folks, but do not worry. The Browns are always up to something, so Sister Wives content will continue business as usual on this channel. Hopefully, season 20 is right around the corner because I am geared up and ready to talk about finances and the division of Coyote Pass. I know that that's already happened in real life, but I do want to see it play out on the show. Speaking of watching the family disintegrate on the show, boy, oh boy, part 4 of the season 19 tell-all really has me convinced more than ever that Kody Brown is really living in the comment section. And that is not a good thing for a man with this fragile of an ego. We have a lot to talk about. Let's get into today's video. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. So what exactly does it mean to live in the comment section? Well, according to Perplexity AI, to live in the comments refers to someone who spends a significant amount of time actively reading, responding to, and engaging with comment sections on online platforms. This behavior can include not just casual browsing, but a deep, ongoing involvement, reading nearly every comment, participating in discussions, and sometimes even shaping the tone or direction of conversations. Living in the comment section means you read all of the comments and you worry about them. This phrase often carries the implication of being heavily invested, sometimes emotionally invested in what happens in these spaces, whether that's seeking community, validation, entertainment, or even conflict. In my humble opinion, Kody Brown is 100% living in the comment section, and it's ruining his life.
Rob and I are accused all the time that all we ever wanted was each other. It's just BS. It's internet BS. It's just crappy commentary on our family.
Well, maybe the viewer saw something early on that the Brown family wasn't able to recognize
We were
within
just in
themselves.
denial of.
First of all, shout out to all the crappy commentary out there. I am honored to walk among you. To be fair, Kody, we still think a lot of you are in denial. I think Robin is definitely at the top of my denial pyramid for this family because she says things like she would still live polygamy if she had a guarantee it would work. Yikes. Kody, though, is right there underneath her with thinking he is no longer living in denial. He said himself in part 4 of the tell-all that polygamy is no longer on the table because it was taken off the table. So if we are arguing semantic, Kody, you didn't quit polygamy, you were fired, and you admit this yourself. But knowing Kody sees internet commentary just tickles my soul. It makes me so happy to know that Kody is well aware what the world thinks of him, and yet he still continues to do the show. A man with an ego as big as Kody's having to bend the knee to the almighty dollar. Hey, I guess that's capitalism, baby.
When a woman's trashing you on television, you just go, oh, I never loved her. I mean, it's more of like a knee-jerk reaction. I'm like, oh, I was deep in the throes of reactionary vitriol for the past 3 years.
I guess in a moment of self-awareness, Kody says he's been in a state of reactionary vitriol for the past 3 years. And it's like, you think? But let this be a cautionary tale. If you're ever presented with the opportunity to put your life and family on reality television, really think about your answer. I mean, I stand by it. I think this show absolutely ruined Kody's life, and I'm pretty confident saying that. On the flip side, though, I do think that there have been positives that have come from the show, like the fact that none of the kids have followed their parents into polygamy, and Kody's 3 original wives all had the financial resources and public support to leave him. So all of that is great, and it definitely shouldn't be minimized, but I am certain that Kody would be a different person today if it wasn't for reality television. This really was the worst decision he could have ever made for himself, and now he's financially dependent on keeping this going. Kody is a man with a fragile ego, definitely not the right personality for reality TV, because watching what people have said about him has absolutely affected his real life relationships with his own family members. To me, the saddest part in all of this that he doesn't address in this clip is that He has absolutely held things against his children that they've said on the show. And the fact that the show has further sowed division between him and his children should be the reason why he quits the show. But he won't. He loves money above all things, so he's never going to quit the show. He'll just show up to tell-alls and bitch. We need to talk about this moment where Suki really tries to dive into Kody's alleged Mormon naughtiness, and Kody almost goes completely off the rails.
So you never got the touchdown, but you got some picks.
You know, out of respect for my wife, I'm going to quit discussing this with you. You guys can act like it's the world's business all you want.
We're just having some fun.
No, we just crossed the line.
I loved our conversation about Mormon naughtiness.
Come on, that was crossing the lines. That was not a cool discussion.
Yeah.
I give a little bit here, so you don't have me in a good mood now. We're gonna have to talk some more. I give a little bit here. It's like I give an inch. I'm generous. And it's like, well, let's dig into his life. I didn't think that was cool.
This was so strange to me. I've been sitting here bitching for 2 tell-all installments that Kody needs to quit the belly aching and show up and do his job. His job being talking about his life on reality TV. It's been so annoying to me that he's criticized Christine and Janelle for being obsessed with him, but it's like, no, dude, they're just showing up for work. But with that being said, I kind of agree with Kody here. Now, okay, hear me out. During my Monday night live stream, I did say that I felt sorry for Robin at one point, and I think I saw the pitchforks coming out a little bit. This is not a defense of Kody, just a critique of not knowing when to stop an unimportant line of questioning. So we all know this tell-all was filmed over a 2-day time period, and you can tell when Suki says she wants to circle back to the Mormon naughtiness that was the second day of this conversation. In the first installment of this conversation, Kody said he felt like they crossed a line. So in my opinion, I think that they should have just dropped it. Circling back to it just made Kody angry, and therefore he was less likely to answer questions we actually did want to know the answers to. Who knows? There may have been actual good questions that were asked that got edited out because Kody refused to answer them. We already have Robin refusing to watch certain clips. Suki and producers need to take a behavioral analysis unit class or something to learn how to coax the answers that you want out of personality types like Kody's. I do find it interesting, and who knows, maybe Kody will see this and address it one day. I do find it interesting that Kody doesn't want to talk about sexual encounters he had out of respect for his wife, and, you know, his body belongs to Robin and blah, blah, blah. But this show's premise is literally about Kody having sexual relationships with 4 women simultaneously. So like the feigned moral outrage is a little much. So Kody, if you ever see this crappy commentary, let me know your thoughts on that. Kody is spiraling by living in the comments and anticipating what production is going to try to get into with his personal life. His personal life is his job, so he's really in a conundrum. Does he do the show and afford the lavish lifestyle to which he has become accustomed, which includes jewelry, McMansions, cruise ship art, dollies? Or does he say, hey man, we all have a limit, and walk away for his own dignity? I think it's clear for Kody, dignity has a price, and it's a price he's willing to pay, at least for now. As always, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. Check out my second channel, Sarah Spills, and my podcast, Mostly Harmless. Links for both of those will be in the description of this video. Follow me on Instagram, Threads, X, and TikTok at Reality Squad, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Have a good one. Much love.